Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to continue with index numbers, tests for adequacy of index numbers. There are many formulae, there are many methods for construction of index numbers. You have learned simple aggregative method, simple average of relatives, weighted aggregative method, weighted average of relatives. Different methods are there. Here we consider a particular formula or an index number is considered as more consistent if it satisfies the following conditions or following tests. First one, unit test, time reversal test, factor reversal test and circular test. So we'll consider one by one. Here unit test. So unit test means here the index number should be independent of the units in which price or quantities of various commodities are quoted. Almost all index numbers satisfy this unit test. Only aggregative price index, simple aggregative price index formula does not satisfy this unit test. Now second one, time reversal test. So time reversal test, TRT. Here if we consider the product of price index P01 into P10 is equal to 1. Here 1. So if we find out the product of this, then it is equals to 1. That means time reversal test requires that the index number computed backward should be reciprocal of the index number computed forward. This one. But here we will not consider constant of proportionality. Now we will consider a particular index number formula which satisfies time reversal test. Okay, so first we will consider Laspeyres method. We check whether it satisfies time reversal test or not. So Laspeyres method, here this condition should be remembered. P01L. What is P01L? Summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0. Into 100 is not considered when we are dealing with time reversal test and factor reversal test. P10. That means wherever 1 is there, consider that as 0. 0 is considered as 1. P and Q as it is. Summation P0 Q1 divided by summation P1 Q1. So here it is considered in the P01L into P10L. So I have already considered the formula here. So just check this one. Which is equals to 1? No. Which is not equals to 1. Therefore, Laspeyres price index number does not satisfy time reversal test. Now we will consider for Kelly's method P01K into P10K. What is Kelly's formula? Summation P1Q upon summation P0Q into P10 means PQ as it is. 1 is there, instead of that 0 is considered. Q as it is. P0 is there, it is considered as P1 into Q. Now summation P1Q, summation P1Q get cancelled. Summation P0Q, summation P0Q get cancelled. So what is? It is equals to 1. So P01 into P10 is equal to 1. Therefore, we say that Kelly's index number satisfies time reversal test. If you consider Paschet's method, Again it is not equals to 1. P01P into P10P is not equals to 1. We say that past tense does not satisfy time reversal test. Now we'll consider Marshall-Edwards. P01 Marshall-Edwards into P10 Marshall-Edwards. So here Marshall-Edwards formula is written summation P1 Q0 plus summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q0 plus summation P0 Q1. Now interchange 1 and 0. Okay. So what it is? Summation PQ as it is. Here 1 is there. We should consider as 0. Here 0 is there. It is considered as 1. Plus summation PQ as it is. Here 1 is there. We are taking it as 0. 1 is considered as 0. That means base year and current year are interchanged. Summation PQ as it is. 0, 0 is there. We consider 1, 1 plus PQ as it is. 0 is considered as 1. 1 is considered as 0. Now check whether it is equals to 1 or not. Summation P1 Q0 plus summation P1 Q1. Summation P1 Q0 plus summation P1 Q1. That means this term get cancelled with denominator of this expression. Then summation P0 Q1. Summation P0 Q1 plus summation P0 Q0. So this term cancelled with this term. So it is equals to 1. So we say that Marshall-Edwards index number satisfies time reversal test. So here I have written the conclusion. Marshall-Edwards satisfies time reversal test. Now we'll consider for Fisher's. We check whether it satisfies time reversal test or not. So what is the condition? TRT condition. You should remember this always. P01 into P10 is equal to 1. Now we'll consider Fisher's. P01F into P10F. LHS is considered. We prove that it is equals to 1. Now what is Fisher's formula? Summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0 into summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q1. So this is under square root. Into 100 is not considered here. I am repeating. P10. P10 means what? Here wherever 1 is there, it is considered as 0. 0 is taken as 1. P and Q as it is. So I am writing that term. Summation PQ. 1 is considered as 0. 0 is considered as 1. Divided by summation PQ as it is. 0, 0 is considered as 1, 1. Into summation PQ as it is. 1, 1 is considered as 0, 0. PQ as it is. 0 is considered as 1. 1 is considered as 0. Okay. So here we have written P10 Fisher's. It is P01F and it is P10F. Now check the term. First term here in this expression, summation P1 Q0. Here also summation P1 Q0. So this term get cancelled. Now summation P1 Q1. Verify whether it is there in the denominator here. So it is summation P1 Q1 get cancelled. Summation P0 Q1. Summation P0 Q1. So this term get cancelled. Summation P0 Q0 summation P naught Q naught. So what is it? Is square root of 1 into square root of 1. So which is equals to 1. So LHS is equals to 1. That means LHS is equal to RHS. So we say that Fisher's method or index satisfies time reversal test. So if it is equals to 1, we say that it satisfies, otherwise it does not satisfy. So if you consider Darvish-Fowler's index number, just we'll check that whether it satisfies time reversal test or not. Now Darvish-Fowler's method. So again condition remains same. P01 into P10 is equal to 1. We say that it satisfies, otherwise it does not satisfy time reversal test. So P01 dB into P10 dB. dB means what? Darvish-Fowler's. So 1 by 2 summation P1 Q naught divided by summation P naught Q naught plus summation P1 Q1 upon summation P naught Q1. So this is Darvish-Fowler's formula P01. Now P10. P10 means interchange 1 and 0 into 1 by 2 summation PQ as it is. 1 is considered as 0, 0 is considered as 1 upon summation PQ as it is 0, 0. So 1, 1 plus PQ as it is 1, 1 is there. So we consider it as 0, 0. Summation PQ as it is, instead of 0 it is 1, 1 is considered as 0. So here P1 Q naught. Just verify this whether it is equals to 1. No. So which is not equals to 1. So we say that Darvish-Fowler's index does not satisfy time reversal test. Darvish-Fowler's does not satisfy time reversal test. Just check this. If it is equals to 1, it satisfies. Here it is not equals to 1. So we say that Darvish-Fowler's does not satisfy time reversal test. So here Pasch's index number does not satisfy time reversal test. Then Darvish-Fowler does not, Pasch's and Darvish-Fowler's does not satisfy this time reversal test. Now we'll consider factor reversal test. What is the condition for factor reversal test? That is, here factor reversal test FRT. So what is the condition for FRT? That is P01 into Q01 is equal to V01. You already know these notations. P01 means price index of current year 1 with respect to base year 0, and Q01 means it is quantity index of current year 1 with respect to base year 0, which is equals to value index of current year 1 with respect to base year 0. So we can also write this as P01 into Q01 is equal to summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0. So we have considered V01, third method, third type. P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0. So factor reversal test says that the product of price index and quantity index number should be equal to the corresponding value index number. That is P01 into Q01 is equal to summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q0. So we consider Laspier's method. We verify whether it satisfies factor reversal test or not. So you should remember this condition. Now we consider for Laspier's. P01L into Q01L. Just consider this, P01L into Q01L. What is P01? Laspier's formula, summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0 into Q01, that means quantity index number. So what is quantity index number formula? Summation Q1 P0 divided by summation Q0 P0. Just check here, if you have written price index number formula 1 and 0 as it is, wherever P is there, consider it as Q, Q is considered as P. So P is taken as Q, Q is taken as P. Here also, instead of P0, we have considered Q0, Q0 is considered as P0. In TRT, 1 and 0 are interchanged. In FRT, P and Q are interchanged. 1 and 0 remains as it is. Now, whether this is equals to summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0? No. So, which is not equals to summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0. So, we say that Laspier's does not satisfy factor reversal test. If we consider same thing for Pasch's method, again for that P01P into Q01P, which is not equals to summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0. So we say that Pasch's also does not satisfy factor reversal test. So Marshall-Edwards, Dorbish-Bowley's, Kelly's. So these index numbers do not satisfy factor reversal test. Now we will consider for Fisher's index number, whether it satisfies FRT or not. We will check that one. So just recall the formula. Okay. P01F into Q01F. P0 LHS we have considered P01F into Q01F. What is P01F? That is summation P1 Q0 upon summation P0 Q0 into summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q1. So this is under square root. Now into Q01, that is quantity index number, summation Q1 P0 divided by summation Q0 P0. That means instead of P, Q is considered, Q is replaced by P, 1 and 0 as it is, into summation P1 Q1. So instead of that, Q1 P1 divided by summation Q0 P1. So here we have considered quantity index number formula of Fisher's. Now consider summation P1 Q0. Summation P1 Q0. 2 into 3 is same as 3 into 2. So these two get cancelled. Now summation Q1 P0. Summation Q1 P0. So these two terms get cancelled. Now here P1 Q1 P1 Q1 two terms. So summation P1 Q1 square divided by summation P0 Q0 Q0 P0. That means summation P0 Q0 square. This is under square root. Now if we remove this square root, so what we have got? Summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0. So which is equals to RHS part of FRT condition. So summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0. Therefore P01 Fishers into Q01 Fishers is equal to summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0. So we have got RHS part of the condition. So we say that Fishers satisfies factor reversal test. So this is our conclusion. So fourth one, circular test. So it is extension of time reversal test for more than 2 periods and it is based on the shiftability of base period. For example, if we have 3 years, 0, 1, 2. Okay, then circular test P01 into P12 into P20 is equal to 1. In time reversal test we have considered P01 into P10 is equal to 1. Here 3 years are given. P01 means what? Price index of current year 1 with respect to base year 0 into price index of current year 2 with base year 1. So here 1 is current year in the previous case. Now 1 is considered as base year into P20. That means price index of current year 0 with respect to base year 2. So which is equals to 1. That means index number is to work in a circular manner and this property enables us to find the index numbers from period to period without referring back to the original base each time. Here, this test is not satisfied by Laspier's, Paschet's, Marshall-Edwards, Dorbish-Bowley's and Fisher's indices. This test is satisfied by Kelly's fixed weights or base method and simple geometric mean of price relatives. So here we have problems based on this concept, that is we are considering numerical problems based on time reversal test and factor reversal test in the next session. So here you should remember 2 conditions. One is for time reversal test and one is for factor reversal test. Just what is that? Recall what we have considered. TRT is P01 into P10 is equal to 1. FRT condition P01 into Q01 is equal to summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q0. Thank you.